Welcome back to my vanilla let's play. I feel like it's a good time to find a place to live today. Find a place to settle down. So let's do that. I have a chest and an inventory worth of items. One double chest actually, so that is pretty bad. I can throw some stuff out. I'm gonna build storage in just the inventory and the chest. And that's important because I have a plan for transporting it to the base. We can if we have a lead, which just so happens to be here. We can, I think, attach a boat with chest. Where did my Ghast go? Oh, there he is. We can attach boat with chest to him. And it should work. We should be able to transport it. The problem here is that I haven't mentioned this, but with a more let's play, I'm trying to play good here. This guy isn't selling any leads. And if I kill the llama and take the lead, that would be stealing. And if I kill him, that would be murder because I see villagers as people. I'm trying to be good, so it's really annoying that I can't use him. And to craft leads, we need a slime ball. I think we have a swamp this way. I at least remember where I saw one. This guy is really slow. But if I sit in a boat and put a lead on him, I think it's gonna be manageable. After some swimming with dolphins and walking alone, I found a swamp. The spawning might also have something to do with what shape moon has. It might have to be full moon for it to be many of them. I don't really know how it works. That's correct. You don't know how it works. And spawning also has to do with the moon. In the phase that is in here, there's barely any spawning. Which I discovered, so I waited for another night. And towards the end of it, I found my slime. I was just about to say there isn't a single slime. There are two. That's good. Please drop slime balls. There we go. I think we only need one. And here, I think this is naturally generating blue dye. It's light blue. Well, I can collect a little bit of it. That's nice to have. Let's pick up the chest here and make a handy chest boat. There we go. And we should be able to attach this to Ghast. Let's pack everything I want here. Since there's light, of course, there's zombies around. The trader has been killed. I guess that's of course sad, but I can't pick up the lead. Now we have, I guess we can make another lead. I want to see if I know how to make it by hand. Is it this? Nope. I don't know if I've ever crafted a lead. I'm thinking it's like this, but it clearly isn't. This is embarrassing, but let's open this up. Wait, what? No, that can't be real, right? That isn't real. I can't. I'm not gonna accept that it's being real. Of course, it makes sense, but did they make crafting easier? That is the recipe, but they changed it now. Okay, they changed it really recently. Just months ago. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel less stupid than I felt before. So now that we know that, I guess we're not crafting a lead. It's too annoying. Let's go out to Ghast and look at this. If I can leave him. Why are you flying away? You were so friendly. You were so nice as a child.
One eternity later.
Just get down. I want to get up on you, please. Finally! That took really long. Look up how long that took. That is insane. So now I have some kind of balloon. Yeah, and he's following. That's nice. I have a balloon, and he should like water because he is hydrated. Or maybe he doesn't like water now because he's already hydrated. You can't have too much water. You can die from drinking water. You can also die from breathing if you really think about it. I have everything I want with me. Can I lift the chest with you? Like this. Can I lift it? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's bad. I guess I need more leeches. And with this new stupid recipe, craft 2 more leads. Please don't say I need 4. Can I reach you? Okay, I only need 2. That's good. Thank you, game. That's really nice of you. Now he's flying around in a weird way. And we can look for a nice place to live. It doesn't matter that the Ghast is acting weird. This might be a good mountain, actually. I'm moving really slowly. Oh, there's a village here too. That's good. This might be a good place. This village here on the cliffside. That kind of reminds me of my first vanilla Let's Play. And here's the village. And this thingy. And the village. I don't know the logic of how this tree is standing here and how it ended up here. But it's good. I feel like we can make something out of this. I've spent some time off cam and my voice is much better now. I don't know what was wrong with it earlier, but now it's much better. The last recording neither sounds good or felt good at the time. The off-cam work I've done is mining, as you can see by my tools. I've gotten some diamonds. I have 3 left. I've also done some farming, as you can see here. I have some spruce. I also captured these sheep. There were 2 from the start. I colored one of them blue, with a flower found in the swamp, something from the old world, and collected a dandelion to color the second sheep with. The blue color, the one from the old world, seems to be dominant when you breed them. We've discovered land on the other side of the ocean, and now we're gonna colonize it. The first part in doing that is, of course, by building a flag. I'm Swedish, so it's gonna be a Swedish flag for now, until I design something for this nation. And if you have any suggestions on how to do that, feel free to help me. It's nice that the dice just happen to be blue and yellow. Let's make a few fences, and I guess a good place to build a flag is here. Maybe. We want to build it high. It of course has to be pretty big. When you build it 3 out, so you can actually see the color. I feel stupid now, but what side is flag oriented in? I'm not googling the Swedish flag now, by the way, just to make sure. Let's break this off and add the yellow wool, but it just happens to be 1 too little. And there we go. This looks good. This feels good. I should probably, now that I see it, I should shift it a bit. I don't want it to sit straight, because that would be really weird. It needs to be waving in the wind a bit. Let's look at it. Yeah, now that looks a bit goofy still, but yeah, it's something. We've started colonizing. And colonization is of course something good. Don't worry. That's something good. We're gonna take care of this land. We're of course not the first ones to settle down here. The villagers got here before us. But we're gonna be the strongest. And now that I've mentioned the villagers, I feel like I need to take care of them. I want them to survive. It would be pretty wrong to kidnap villagers. I guess it is stealing to steal their food, of course. But it can't be stealing to take their food and then give it to them. I'm just helping them right now. I of course want them to breed too. I want many villagers here. Please say we haven't died already. There's been a few nights. Here I have one. Are you the only one? There we have a nitwit on a tree. That's really fitting. Are there only 2 villagers? Well, I guess I need to fix that. I'm not stealing this bed, by the way. I'm gonna move it. No one's living in the house, apparently. So I can move it. I understand why this villager's died. We can't live like this. Over a ravine. How did this house spawn? Let's put down some beds here in the middle of the town so we can breed. And let's grab the other villager from the hole, or at least give him a way to get out. Well, we can worry about the villagers later. Now we have something more important at hand. I have a foundation for a house here. I have dug out a bit. And I don't have much cobblestone. I want cobblestone for a floor. I should have prepared and not smelted all my cobblestone into stone, but I didn't. I've made this tunnel. I guess it's good to show all the stuff I made. I also found this. I'm not gonna go there now. That's good to keep track of, I guess. A mine shaft. And this might be pretty big down here. Hopefully this village can be repopulated. I have been sleeping at night, kinda. I was mining, so I, of course, didn't sleep then. Zombies might have attacked. There is a farmer there. There is some hope. Maybe. Anyways, let's build this here. I laid down some foundation here for the house. I've dug out a bit. I'm thinking the floor is gonna be here. Something important here is to make sure it's an uneven number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. That's good for building the roof later. You want an uneven number to the length, and that's going to be much easier to build with. We're making the floor out of cobblestone, and then we're building the house on top of it. So it ends here, actually. The wall starts here. I guess we can start building the wall to really show the outline. Here where there's grass next to the cobblestone, I want to build like this. And out here, I guess, we're putting cobblestone underneath as support. And there is, of course, support under this, because we can't see it, and that it isn't actually there. To save time. Here, we're building out cobblestone, and this is gonna look good, I think. I hope. I really hope. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to put this one out. This is gonna be some kind of medieval looking house. It, of course, isn't gonna be medieval because it isn't medieval times. I guess Minecraft might be in medieval times. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be something good. We're building with stone bricks, and we're not gonna have something fancy. We're only gonna have one door. We're not gonna have something really fancy. But I'm gonna try to put some height to it. For the door, we of course wanna have beautiful spruce, and it's gonna go in here. After raising the walls, I started planning the roof, and that's the part that really takes time. And this is a nice design. I learned this one from watching Korean, and it's actually the same design that I used in the old vanilla display. You might think that I'm just reusing my old builds at this point, but I'm really not. I'm trying to make something new. This is a much bigger house. How does this look? Really big. But I guess we can have a big roof, because that's gonna look way smaller around bigger structures that come later. When we're thinking about big, we don't want to think minimalistic, because this is a kingdom that we're building here. Now that we come to the middle here, or not the middle, but where the middle of the roof, the top point of the roof is, we want to put an upside down stair like this, and a slab on top. After pulling down the roof a bit, I remembered that the door isn't in the center of the wall, so it's really uneven when you're building a roof like this. I tried to fix it by combining it into a lower roof, but that didn't work as well as I wanted it to. So I scrapped the Viking roof and decided to build with logs instead. Maybe we can just do the whole roof like that. That might be an idea. And move this kind of roof over here. It's maybe good for smaller parts. That's of course much more expensive, but it's worth it if it looks good, which I think it does. It's worth it to spend some resources on your roof. It still took a little time for me to figure out how to build the roof, and it would of course be much easier to plan this out in creative mode, and I might do that later for bigger builds. But here in the start, I think it's nice to do this on the fly. After kind of building the frame, I, of course, ran out of logs. But there are plenty of trees around. I know you got worried there. This starter house building is really intense, but trust me, I have a roof under control. I'm pretty happy I've made this uneven. I think I did. We can check the window. I didn't. Now it's centered, I think. And it's really tall. I haven't messed up anywhere along the way, I think. This is gonna look weird. This is gonna be a fun house. I can't connect it somehow. I guess I can make it fall down pretty quickly and then attach this roof to this roof with a sail between. That could be fun. That could be really fun. Some kind of boat vibe. Because I came here by boat. Like all good colonialists do. And also bad ones. This is gonna be good. It's right next to the flag. I think we should move it out a bit somewhere along the way to add some kind of volume to it. I maybe already did that in my original house. I don't remember. Does this look better? I think it does. Maybe we want to drag it even further out.
A few moments later.
That looks kind of weird, but it's good. I like it. We kind of need to look at it in a way that we don't see the rest. I think this is good. If we add this as being out into our heads when we're imagining this, I think this looks good. I think it looks very good. So let's try to replicate it on this side, with it slightly going down with time, like this. It's of course hard to... Oh, I remember! Oh, I was just about to say how hard it is and complain on how hard it is to build and try to scaffold with water. I have a happy ghast. You can finally come to use. Please don't fly away. Oh, I grab him. That's nice. Does that happen with all animals? Hopefully it's gonna be nice to build with. I think he is. It's definitely good for a good overview. Not as good as free cam, but free cam isn't really vanilla. This is a vanilla let's play, but I have been using some mods a bit. For some reason, the happy ghast doesn't want to work with me. He goes up when I want to go down. It's really hard to make him go down. And he keeps flying away like he did in the start of the episode. It's definitely giving the impression that he's nice, or that he's supposed to be nice, because he's a ghast. He can, I'm guessing, shoot me down however he wants, but he still lets me sit on him, and he has these goggles on. I think he wants my best interest, or I think it's supposed to want my best interest, but it really doesn't act like it. With how much time it takes to get on him, for example. I didn't show how long it took, but it's just, that was a lot of pain. If I was developing the happy ghast, I would have added a descent keybind. I understand you don't want to do that for a vanilla update, but still, I don't want to fly in circles to get down. This was inspired by hot air balloons. Now we can just do half block at a time. And this is a theme that makes sense, I guess. We can connect this nicely. And we have something here. Now we just have a task of... This looks weird still. Now we just have a task of trying to slowly grab this downwards. Because this has to move down a bit. And we're gonna make this connect to this roof. And I guess build a sail in between. That seems pretty fun to do. Just for aesthetic reasons. What was that noise? Don't me. I heard that. What were you doing? Another problem I found is that he flies away as soon as I get off him. Even if I'm just a few blocks away. I don't like that. I think it would have been much better if he couldn't fly away when you're a few blocks away. So you can use him as a temporary platform. But that isn't how it works. I've finished the roof now, as you can see because I'm standing on it. The boring and repeating tasks of, for example, chopping down wood is really easy when you watch or listen to something in the background. I like this process. But I'm also happy to be close to finished with a house. I want to build bigger things. This is pretty big still. It's one of my biggest builds probably ever. So this is still something I really haven't built much. I've really been thinking minimalistic in a way. Because my plans for this house was to really make use of the space. To build a second story here. Starting here at the top slab here. That just covers all of this. And having a second story here in the attic. And being able to use that as storage and all that good stuff. But now that I've been here for some time, I really like having high ceiling. I like this variation in height. I like this. I don't think you should make use of space. It's better to build a lot of things. To build a lot of space so you don't need to make use of all the space. Than trying to live minimalistic. This is Minecraft. I can do whatever I want. I don't need to plan stuff out. This isn't my real life house. I have unlimited space. So I'm gonna make use of that. I still want to build something here. I still kind of want to make my plans of building part of a second story. I want to build a loft here. So I think we have a door here. We have a door here. We need a third door, a bigger opening here at the top. Because I have been I've been doing some off-cam work. You might not see it, but this is dug out a bit. I've dug out a lot of this terrain. And I think it's good. I think I've made a dent. It's fun. I've been watching YouTube and felt productive at the same time. That's a really nice combination. I want to make a stone cutter here. How do I make one of those? I feel like that's something we really need for the future. Here we have it. That's easy. This new rain thing is cool. How you can't really see anything, but it really doesn't work on YouTube. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Let's put the stone cutter here. So I need to remember to... actually, let's rotate it a bit. Let's put it here. So I need to remember to go off the bed here and not jump up. I shouldn't jump on my bed. So it's good to get rid of that bad habit of jumping up, and then I shouldn't. It's bad to jump on the bed. It's really bad. I shouldn't be doing this. So I need to learn to glide off instead of, yeah, you get me. The reason I want to make this is because I think we're saving some blocks by making stairs with this. Because we're using, what is it, 6 here. And we're getting 4. Yeah, we're definitely using the stone cutter. And that's a nice sound. That's another reason to use it. I'm thinking we're carving into the wall here. I want to make a little loft. How does this look? Where do we go? We're getting up here. We maybe want to go a bit lower. We maybe want 3 blocks of space, not 4. Let's carve in here. And we can't really center this. There's a center in the way where there's 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here. And we can just put some stairs here and it's gonna look kinda good. With some fences we can... that kind of works. It kind of makes it look better. It doesn't really. You can tell that I've tried at least. So it might be better. Let's build some kind of loft here. We can have some extra storage. We can also, if we... I remember there's a roof here. We can't cut into this. Well, actually, we can chop this down. I think it's gonna look better without it. This support beam is a support beam and not just a part of the roof. I want to make some kind of room up here. There's too little space here. Crawling into the play area isn't ideal. I can't really... I feel claustrophobic here. I can't really do that. Let's build some kind of platform. I guess we can build over to these ladders. And it's a natural way to get up and down. I already have these ladders here because the roof is so low over here. So I've been breeding heat to make a sail here that we're gonna build later. That's gonna be in the next episode. Anyway, I've been breeding heat. And being able to jump over here is just so nice. And then now being able to jump over to the loft. This is gonna be good. We can really make use of this. And the point of this house is gonna be a storage area. So I guess we can start moving blocks. I'm really bad at storage. I'm really bad at it. So I guess we can have a nice and easy system for this. I should have probably grabbed the chest in a way that I didn't think of that. I need a shift route like this now. My simple storage system here is gonna be to just put all the blocks at the top here and all the items at the bottom. I can't be more advanced than that. I'm so bad at managing storage. I've never been able to do it if it isn't automatic with an ME system or something similar. This really just doesn't work. And this is good. You can reach it from down here too. That's nice. This is gonna be good. And I should also do some more things with this house. I should add some windows here. I should maybe add something here. I should maybe make this make sense. But all that's a problem for later. Thank you so much for watching this video. I should probably sleep. This is great. I'm really enjoying this series so far. I'm really enjoying colonization, especially when villagers are standing on my bed when I'm trying to sleep. And yeah, colonization is of course always good. That's always good and always will be good. And yeah, I think this is gonna be good. If you want to watch the first episode, you can click here to the left. And yeah, I don't really have a Bible verse for today, so I guess the end of the matter, all has been heard. Fear God and keep his commandments. This is the whole duty of man. Thank you for watching. Jesus loves you. I'm also sorry I've been really slow at making videos lately. I hope I can get better at it again. See you later.